Everybody was trying to be respectful, but when you bring up him and her, they brought up her past transactions, her past, you know how she did here, T, and how they used to send her out to attack women. And so people were comparing and saying, well, now that she is where she's at, you know, I hope God keep her safe and heal her. Um, that people should have some type of respect for
Right.
her for where she's at right now.
Right.
And Guru showed no remorse. He didn't care, like F it. And then they were bringing up the other lady daughter after she said what she said about him. So it was all an attack on his character, how he carries himself, and this is not nothing. It's not nothing new for him to do what he did. And Saul responded the way he did, and that is why they were on court today.
Because he was saying nobody defended Kana and nobody defended Miss Cannon. First of all, anytime, and this is the part that he be lying, this is why y'all got to pay attention to men trying to divide and conquer with women, right? Because when people brought up Kana, I literally tell people all the time, no, don't do Kana. I always shut it down. Anytime anybody try to talk about Kana or anybody, even though me and Kana don't even be on each other panels no more, I still don't let people disrespect her in my space. I do not allow her to be disrespected in my space.
That is so true. I mean, everybody on this app has their own space and their own lane. And
Right.
when those lanes cross, it becomes an issue because no one ever wants to see the other person's perspective. It's always my way or the highway.
Mm-hmm.
Two wrongs can't be right, and two things can't be right at the same time, only when it's convenient.
Right. And even when I don't even want to bring up her name, even when she was well, she admitted that any beef that we had, it wasn't from us, it was from her. Because she was trying to defend the men. So any beef when they say, oh well, y'all was going at it, y'all was we didn't even come for Blake. Like we literally like we let her call us all kind of names. It didn't even come for her looks. Until like way late. If you go through all the vlogs, you don't really even see me or nobody really coming for her like that.
No, I remember that live when it was you, Chef, Crown, and she came in the box, the ring, the wig, all, and she was just
Right.
going in, just
And we were
going
even
in.
trying to be friends with her then. And I had even and she even
Absolutely.
said it on the live. Even before before we made up with the Lord Nine them, I had reached out to her in her DM like, do you want to have a conversation? She said she didn't respond because she thought that I was gonna tell her something about, tell her something about the other side. So she didn't know that even when I even when I did speak about her, when I reached out to her, it was genuinely because I'm like, you know what? Maybe she just need friends. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she just need a sisterhood with women. So that's really what it was. So when we ended up all coming to amends, we all came to amends. And Guru thought that we came to amends because of his tea. No. We came to amends because it all fell in place the way, like anytime we ever brought her name up, she came into, she was always in the live. She admit that. She was always in the live. Even when we wasn't really cool, she was always in the live. Just like Wednesday. Wednesday be playing doubles. Wednesday be playing both sides. And I can't wait till she come back in here because Wednesday be trying to go against the grain, but then when I address Wednesday, she tried to be like, "Oh, I'm not going to talk to you." But Wednesday was in my DM when we were doing the roasting, and jumped in my DM from another page. Was like, "This is Wednesday. I just want you to know I be watching you still." Even after I blocked her, told her I don't fuck with her, she still was in my page watching me. And then she like, "Oh, the girls were over there talking about." No, you came up in my panel and tried to defend us and fight for us with Blaze. Stop Wednesday. Like everybody gotta stop doing. We gotta stop doing it. Stop flip flopping. Stop trying to just jump in panels. But I just feel like the girl is she can't defend herself at this point. So why talk about her? She can't defend herself. It's not even about if we like her, if we don't like her. There's nothing she could do to even defend herself. So what's the purpose of bringing her up and talking about her? There's no purpose. Man, sneaky link.
And that was the whole issue, T, in a nutshell.
But
And
y'all gotta
responded the way he responded. And that's why he got the verdict that he got, not guilty.
Not
y'all
guilty.
y'all gotta understand. Guru ain't bigger. He's not the bigger man in the situation. Cause he only doing this now. Like that shit been said and done. But I guess because people call him Pookie, say he messed with a 17-year-old, he gonna keep it going on.
But see,
He
that's the
is.
thing. They trying to say smoke for women. They're trying to create us to have smoke. Like y'all don't got that smoke with. Like he was like, didn't nobody have no smoke for Nosy? Anybody know that when old girl said something to me, I definitely had smoke. Y'all don't see me going off on nobody for real looks like that on no videos, men or women. I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and I'm gonna keep it pushing. So for you to be like, did nobody have no smoke? Y'all, he want women to fight so bad. I ain't gotta fight these women. Or y'all talking about we gotta fight Diamond. Fight Diamond for what? Why we gotta fight Diamond? Like they trying to make women fight. But it's like the man literally is the one that told Guru to his face that he messed with a 17-year-old girl. Freeze them is the one that said that exposed Guru. Men expose them, but they fighting women. That's the part that cracked me up. All the stuff that came out from men. That stuff doesn't spill on my page. That spilled from the men.
But T, you have to realize once women find out about something, after these men have spoken the way they have spoken on women's issues and being a single mama, women are going to come for their
You gonna go
head.
on their next, yep.
And I don't understand why they don't see that. I mean, we don't. I mean, like
It's the
the whole
hypocrisy.
issue. Yes, the whole issue with the passport men or whatever. The whole thing in regards to you leave. Why you got to talk bad about us as you leaving? And that was the biggest issue that every woman had on this app. No one cared that they were leaving. Traveling Grace Boo. Hope
But
you
y'all
find
want to
love.
drag women in the process.
Yes, but why drag?
It's crazy. Y'all definitely stop tapping. We ain't talking about nobody, Chameleon. So it's all good. I'm not finna fight that boy. Even when he was saying like when the girl Neek Neek tried to accuse him, guess who was defending him from Neek Neek? When they came out the Navi, guess who was defending him against the women? But they don't talk about that. I've always been fair. I'm gonna call you out on your shit too, though. And that's what they think because I would defend you, don't mean I won't say shit when you doing wrong. If they really were happy with other women, you know what's going on, Maceo? I don't think none of these people are happy because a lot of these people are in relationships and married. Like, dude is in a relationship now. Guru married now. All these other people are married now, and they be the worst. Let us miserable single folk do this, cause they swear we miserable and single. But it's like the married and relationship. It seems like the relationship fights that they have, they come take it out on us on TikTok. And then be mad at us because we single and they not. I don't know what it is. Are you mad because you are now locked up and they won't let you out? What is it? They marry what they want, could and not. Maybe. We're gonna talk about all this stuff tomorrow. Cause when my food get here, I'm finna eat. I'm gonna eat.
That's how you know you rich. They say when they food get here, see, I'm cheap, so that's why I won't date no woman
DoorDash.
because I'm cheap. I will not pay
I'm
DoorDash
broke.
fees.
Red Lobster. Thank all of y'all for the dollar. You guys can send them. Y'all can send more dollars.
I sleep in the truck. Even though I could drive where I want, I still cook in here. Ladies, I'm cheap. I tried to
Yeah.
get my baby mama on the road. She won't come. I was trying to get back with her, but she won't come on the road with me.
I'll come.
She won't come on the road with me,
I'll
T.
come. I have some fun. I'm gonna stop ordering DoorDash. I'm going back on the diet again tomorrow.
T, she got a CDL so she could drive.
Oh, I ain't coming. Yeah, I ain't coming.
I tried to get on the road
Hey
with me to make
Evans.
some money, and
Yeah, I
then
ain't coming.
we possibly could rekindle a relationship, but she won't come. Why black women like that?
Shut up. X Files Tuesday, y'all. X Files is Tuesday. Just thinking about it. We repaired some friendships, y'all. Then I had a mom reach out to me. Um, X Files is about to be lit. Family and friend edition is good, y'all.
Oh, I got an issue, right? My son, right? Now I paid 13,000 for the car, right? But remember, I was telling you he got a girlfriend, and well, she ain't his girlfriend. They was together. She separated from him for some reason. They broke up. She cheated. She got pregnant. She had a baby. Since the baby been here, my son has been there. So they fool around. They went back and forth. They not together. So
Yeah.
last night they were hanging out at her mama and sister party at the bowling alley. They left. He ended up letting her drop him off home and had his car. And then my mama called me and was like, they were arguing the other day. Well, I was talking to my mom about something else. She was like, they be arguing and stuff like that. So I looked on the camera, I seen his car wasn't there. So I kind of like snapped, like, what the fuck? And my mama was like, she got his car. So I'm blowing him up. He ain't answer. So I called my baby mama. Baby mama called her. I'm like, who? Why the fuck you got his car? You done had his car almost a day. Take that motherfucking car back. But they not together. Am I wrong?
Who paid for the car?
I paid for majority of that shit. I spent over $10,000.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you gotta let him do what he do. Like I'm dealing with the same thing with my daughter. She be letting that boy drive her car. Now my daughter, my youngest daughter, I gave her my truck. Right? She was letting the dude drive the truck. She blew the engine out in the car. The first 2 weeks she got it, she blew my engine out. My daughter sold her car, and she still let the boy drive the car. I be wanting to tell her like, why you letting that boy drive the car? But she also paid for that car, so I really can't do nothing about it. It's like they gotta learn by themselves.
I told him, I said, if you lose what you trying to go to school to be a firefighter. You ain't got much. The car is your only real worldly possession besides your video game and
Thank you,
everything
Carolina girl, for the
and
cash
your
out.
clothes and shit. So if you lose that, then what are you gonna say? What are you gonna do?
That's what I be
Like,
saying to my daughter. Like, but they don't see it that way until it's gone.
And then when it's gone, well, I know for me, I bought my daughter three cars.
Thank you.
The one car, all her cars, she saved up her down payment and used my credit,
Yeah.
okay, to get her the car. But
Mm-hmm.
she crashed all of her cars. One car she crashed, she didn't want to hit a dog. I said, baby, when you driving, the dog, I know you an animal lover, but that dog got to go. Because now you hit a parked truck, and now the insurance is going to go up, and I got to pay for it. Her second car, yeah, it was. I'm glad she's still alive. Her car rolled three times.
What's going on with her crashing like that?
Well, she was. We didn't. Her father and I didn't teach her how to defensive drive, and she was working at at the tree farm, I, because out here it was legal before it was legal everywhere else, and so it was on a back road, and she hit a patch of gravel, and she didn't know how to get out of the skid, and she flipped her car, and so the insurance took care of that, and she got her another car, and that's the car she has now. So I say this, Corey, you would have to let him just learn. And if the car ends up being taken or destroyed or the insurance won't cover it, then he has to figure it out. And T's daughter already experienced one time the engine blew because she wasn't checking the oil, she wasn't checking the water, because that's the only way the engine gonna blow. And now if this young man can't fix it, and he's not no mechanic, then she gonna end up riding in the bus, back on the train, however she was getting around. And when the wintertime come in T in Texas, who knows what she gonna do?
Man, this shit deeper than that. Like
Did you
it
ask him why she had the car?
she said she was taking her baby to Disney on Ice. I'm like, fuck that. You take that goddamn car back. I spent money. Like that shit that don't fly with me. Listen. That's your baby. That baby got a whole different daddy. Like for real. Let him take his baby to well, he on house arrest. It's just a lot of shit that's going on. He talking to another girl. Them two not in a relationship no more, but they still kicking it. And I had to tell him like, bro, you gotta leave her alone. If you gonna mess with other women, mess with other women. You gotta cut her off. But it seemed like he's stuck on this heifer, and that shit aggravating me. Like for real, she looked through his phone, he looked through her phone. But when she find out what's in his phone, it's an issue. And the shit that he telling me what's in her phone is like it's other dudes that's trying to get at her, and she on some shit like if you want me then break bread. I'm like what the like I'm like you messing with a hoe. I had to basically tell him that today. Like shit just crazy. I'm going home this weekend. I got to put my foot in his chest, but I'm trying to see if I should just leave this shit alone or just it's hard. Y'all be thinking somebody be telling boys to go screw up. No, man. And she toxic. She slit the tires on the car and had to pay for them her damn self. Like the car helped you and your baby get around. And I had to tell him like you gotta stop messing with this chick, bro. Like she gonna cost you more than what you think. I say first time you get a record, then it's on you. Now you got to figure out life in that instance, navigating with a record. So I'm dealing with a little bit of that headache.
Corey, I was gonna tell you to let him figure it out on his own,
Nah,
but no, hold on, no. Since you mentioned that she done slashed tires and she had to replace them, and your son is already on house arrest, you need to do it.
That he's not on house arrest. That's her baby daddy on house
Oh,
arrest.
her baby dad. Okay. So, but you don't want him to end up like that. So you do
Right.
need to nip that in the bud because you don't want him to be falsely accused and end up
I'm
somewhere where you don't want him to be.
I'm wondering how can I nip it in the bud when the motherfucker don't want to listen. And I'm not there. See, that's the thing. I'm way out here. All I can do is hold the conversations over the phone.
Well,
But
then make sure. No. There's men who are locked up because you know what I do, that do have an impact on their children. So you do need to give him that advice. Don't just think because you're on the road that you don't have pearls of wisdom. Don't sell your son short. Show him what could possibly happen.
oh, I already told him. I told him he don't want to deal with what I dealt with. I went through all that shit, and he shouldn't have to. By me guiding him and letting him know what he shouldn't do and what he should do. Like I said, if she need anything for the baby, do it. The baby is innocent. She ain't asked to be here, and if she ain't got it, do it. There's nothing wrong with that. These kids shouldn't have to suffer. And you know, I ain't saying you gotta bend over backwards, but just little basic stuff and common sense. If the baby hungry, you should feed the damn child. It is what it is. And my son did that. My son been like that baby know my son as the daddy. She really, really know him. Like he been there these 2 years. And that's the hard part. I know it may be hard for him to walk away. My daughter, she literally watches this child. Literally took the child to work with her and all. I had to question what the hell is she doing.
Well,
You
Corey,
sure it's okay to take that child to work? Yeah, they say it's okay. Man, I question it.
but Corey, that's a testament of you, and that's a good thing. Your son, he doesn't want this child to grow up without a father. And so that's more, it sounds like more of the reason why he's staying is because of the daughter. Your family
Well,
now is invested in this little baby because, as you
I ain't
just
gonna even
stated,
say
she's
that.
innocent.
Listen, I ain't gonna even say that because the situation that daddy is on house arrest is because of her. Like, and it's because I guess she was playing both sides. Like
Oh, Lord. Let me
she
just shut
brought,
up because I'm over here trying to be
yeah,
all
it's deep, it's
pouring
deep, it's
in
deep.
and trying to encourage T, and he be dumping new stuff. I'm just going to mute.
I'm
You
just
order me
saying,
some DoorDash tea and send it to California, you can
she
send it over
don't,
here too.
I can't give you the bits and pieces and you put the rest together.
Well, no, I mean, Core, because a lot of people can be on house arrest because they was doing stuff that they shouldn't have been doing and not always involving women. But when you give full context, knowing that she didn't probably got her child's father set up on something.
No, he did something stupid because my son was in the house asleep where she was, and he pulled up over there and they didn't want to let him in the house, so he did something real stupid.
Understood. Oh, Lord, let me just mute. Okay.
Yeah, it's deep, bro.
Yeah, it
It's
is
deep.
because now I'm just hearing more and more, and I'm going to go back
It's
to my
deep.
second word. Give him away. But let me just mute Core because I'm just trying to help, and it's not working until you pour out more stuff. I'm like, oh crap, I'm changing my
Yeah.
mind. It's like I'm flip flopping, and I
I
don't
mean,
like that.
I know it. I can't say it's gonna be a bad thing on the child, but like they young. He 22. She about 21 or
Oh,
whatever. But
Lord.
yeah,
They
it's
frontal
just
lobe haven't even developed until they 25. Lord Jesus. Yeah, let me mute.
yeah, it's just crazy. I just I might need some advice because I don't want to have to return to Miami and fuck somebody else. Because I just don't want him to be caught up in the system. He too young for that right now, especially when he trying to get his life on track. And she not to be trusted right now. For real, for real. She not to be trusted.
You know what I noticed about people that when you don't know how they just try. Let's be quiet. Go ahead, keep going, y'all.
Nah, say what you gotta say. You don't know about these people that be trusted.
Hey,
What's up?
so Corey, I agree with T. You gonna have to let him learn for himself.
T ain't say that.
Well, somebody said that. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at the phone. But
It was me.
he has everything that you instilled in him, so he's never gonna turn away from that. But some of these kids, they have to experience things to really and the more you tell him that girl ain't for you, she toxic, she whatever, that's gonna make him want to be with her even more.
I haven't even really told him she toxic or anything like that. I told them if they gonna get together and be together, they need to work it out and get their life straight. They need to have a career. I told them if they fucking, they better use protection because she don't need no goddamn more kids. That what the hell I told them.
I agree with that. Just have a plan if y'all gonna still do it. I agree with
I
that.
ain't, I'm too young to be a granddaddy. I ain't trying to be like T. I like my youngest. I like, cause for real, I want to be.
Corey, how old are you if you don't mind me asking? What is your age?
Oh dang, why she asked that? You sure you want to know?
T, you
I
missing?
do. I'm sorry. Is I don't mean to be out of pocket. I'm just asking. I'm 44. If that makes it easier for you to tell your age.
Okay, twin.
I was just gonna ask T if she missing any beats being a grandmama.
Am I what?
Missing any beats?
Not a one?
I ain't think so.
It's easy for T. T had to do everything herself at a younger age, so it's easy. It's different. I'm not ready to be a grandfather. I'm
T, I
still
want
in
to know
my.
what you were going to say. Corey going to go.
I respect that, Corey.
T,
I'm
come on
sorry.
now.
Still in my soft guy era.
You can still do that, Corey. But anyway, T, come on, sis. Just go ahead and say it.
No, I'm listening to this troll these people. Talk about
Leave her.
Chef went to the DR to see Saw. Hey Bistro, Chef got a whole American man.
Yes,
Who
With
she do.
said?
money. With
Who said?
money.
Who said
Yes, she
that?
do.
Right there. People crack me up.
Cartel ain't say that.
Yes, he did. He actually said she went to the DR to go deal with an underage boy.
Now that
Oh Lord.
you know he trolling hard when he do it like.
That's the part that I don't get. Like people really like Wednesday. Dumbass gonna say he's so wise. Bitch, shut up. You've been trying to figure out shit about us for the longest and can't figure out shit, and you trying to figure out what it is, and you can't clock shit. So you gonna call him man wise? He trolling the shit out of y'all. He trolling them so bad it don't make no sense.
You know when he say something way out of pocket, then it's trolling. Oh shoot! I dropped my microwave. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. But I'm 44. I'm old, so don't get mad at me.
We're not old, Corey. We're seasoned.
I'm old. Shit. I don't know what the hell season is unless it's going on some food.
It means mature, experience. Why date yourself? Well, what is old in actuality? And do you speak your life expectancy? Because for myself, I speak to live to be 100 in my mental, physical, and emotional place. So, what are you speaking over your life? Because relative to 144 is very young.
I don't know. I ain't worried about all that. I don't count numbers really. I don't celebrate age and stuff like that. I don't count numbers. I don't count birthdays. Birthdays been out of the window for me a long time ago. See, I was born around Thanksgiving, and I was told as a youngster, you either want Thanksgiving dinner or you want a party. And you know what
Corey, are
everybody
you
got
a
told?
Scorpio? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Are
What?
you a Scorpio or are you a Sagittarius?
I'm sad.
Okay.
I'm the only thing that matter. Oh, my bad if I hurt anybody feelings about that.
Yeah, but Corey, I think you just need to let him bump his head a few times, but just keep encouraging him. Um, yeah, I think just keep encouraging him, and don't try to force him one way or another.
I agree with Jan. He has to figure it out the same way you did. We have to fumble through life. Hindsight is 2020. Most of us aren't seeing clearly in our 20s because we're trying to figure ourselves out. Continue to be supportive and draw your own boundaries. Decide what you're willing to address in the extreme measure to
Hey,
protect yours.
Right.
I don't believe in that because if we don't navigate with our kids through these waters, like, and it's hard on men if we don't know. And if you in your child life, because we got to think about it in multiple ways. When them kids leave out the house, we got to teach them about how to return from people out here in these streets that's hurting them, where to go, what to do. I went in the live yesterday, and it was blame men. And when men go up there, they gonna blame women. Women took it as I was blaming them, but having a father around, like they say, oh, the men of the neighborhood lured our kids in. They did this. They had them slanging. They had them in gangs and stuff like that. In areas my son wanted to go, I had to warn him about them areas, what they expect when he get over there, the type of people that live in them areas. I did all that because she took my son in the air. Like she was trying to introduce him to scamming from the get go, like straight out of high school. She was trying to introduce him to scamming, and scamming is big in Miami. It is big. People just don't know it is big. But I had to be to that point, like, bruh, you better stay the hell away from that. You can get your credit. My son got an 800 credit score, and I helped them to that. And straight up and down, like, I want you to just be better in life. You jump off the porch, you will be good. You'll have everything squared away and set. And
He
that's
can
just
buy a
basically
house.
what it is. What you mean, not too much on Miami? That's where I'm from.
He can buy a house, Corey.
I know. I'm playing.
You should
I
you
got
should have
things
him
planned.
you right. You should have him look into a USDA loan if he doesn't have any money down, unless you're trying to set him up to have 20% down payment or at least
I'm
3.5%
I'm trying to
for
set him up
FHA.
for. I'm trying to set him up for later once he get his career going. I don't want him to get in nothing over his head right now. I want his career going first. And I ain't gonna lie,
Okay.
I think this young lady done held them back in life. Like,
Okay. So, but Corey, you do understand that he can get a duplex, and they can use that second unit as part of his income, and he can rent it out and still do what he needs to do. And then once he's been in there, because depending on the type of career he's going for, if he stays in there for 3 years, then he can go into another FHA loan, and
I
then
ain't trying.
he'll have two rental properties,
I get you.
and then he have his own property.
I get you. I just don't
Right.
want to get right now. I don't want to have too much on his plate. I know what you mean. I don't want him to have. He don't have no bills right now, so I really don't pile nothing on his plate. All he got to do is pay what he pay where he at the house he at, and leave it at that. That's just all it is. I try not to put too much on his plate,
Corey,
cause you know how.
what does he want to do?
Well, ain't what he want to do is what I'm pushing him towards. I'm pushing him towards something that's sustainable, to have some income in his pocket, not living paycheck to paycheck.
No. It's actually what he wants to do. None of us want to see our children fail.
Not
And most
me.
don't make a decision to fail. They just make decisions where the consequence may be not one that's favorable. So I do think it's a valid question. What is his actual desire? And you guide him to source towards something that is sustainable in reality.
Seriously, that ain't my
You
motto.
can't live his life for him, Corey. It sounds
Shit.
good, and I know the intention is good, and it sounds like absolutely you love your son and you want him to win. And I think that you are genuine in what you want. But in reality, we understand with these children, we can't live their lives. They are going to have to make those decisions. Now, I am absolutely saying stay in his ear. It seems like you are active and present, but you're speaking as if you have the final decision, and you do not.
I do.
You don't, outside of what you
Shit.
can control. Now, if you can control the car, and you can control finance, you can control that. But he can still choose to opt to be without those things and do something that's anti what you're saying. And that's reality, Corey.
He anti what I say. Well, if I cut him off, then that's his ass. That's how I look at it. He could be anti anything he want to be, but when it comes to like me supporting, I don't have to support something I don't agree in. I'm just that type of person.
Oh no, I agree with that 100%. Absolutely.
Yeah, but when it comes down to, choosing careers and things like that, we have to remember, like, we were once 21, 22 years old, and our parents may have told us to go left, and, just because we felt like we were grown, we wanted to go right, and you still give him the decision to make, as far as what he wants to do, because if you push him into the direction you want him to go in, and just what he genuinely wants to do, that's going to end up being a lot of wasted money, a lot of wasted time, and he's going to be unhappy and miserable.
Well, I'm gonna break it down to you like this, right? What I want him to do, and I told y'all, he's in the firefighter academy. What I want him to do actually costs only $3 grand to do. He already has the EMT certification. He has the first part of it, but the schools down there is overcrowded, so he had to go to the next county over to do it. So, with that being said, what I'm sending him to do only costs $3 grand. I pay that out of my pocket, but he's in no financial debt. He don't own nothing. He don't owe nothing, and he can make a career out of it. That's what they charge for the schooling down there. So I'm not. I'm pushing him. What he wanted to do was some multimedia.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to make video games. What do y'all think is a better career? And then see, you have kids now that don't have real life expectations of life. They either want to be a content creator, a video game streamer. Like it's just a cycle. I mean, so am I to be the father that sit there? Yeah, you can still scream and do what you want as a firefighter. Most of the time they sitting in fire stations doing nothing. So you can do exactly what you want to do right then and there while you on your career.
Corey, let me
Sometimes you
ask
gotta.
you. I want to make sure I understood. Did you say he knows how to build video games, or he just
No,
wants to?
he wanted to do multimedia.
That's a good tech field.
For who?
He can go to Silicon Valley. What are you talking about?
The way that
Okay.
our
No, but Corey, no, seriously, Corey, I understand what you're saying because as soon as you said firefighter, I know of 3 loans that he can obtain being a firefighter or an EMT because that's a public service worker, and they have special home loans. And you know what I do for a living, okay? So I see you there, but when you say multimedia, and you know where I live at. Silicon Valley is up the street. They make money.
I know. But everybody don't break into that field the way it is. You know how long it is to break in that field? I went to school for multimedia.
There's not too many African Americans in that field. He gets
Right.
into the right company, he can shoot up.
right, it's like the way that technology. I work in technology. Technology is taken off by the minute.
Mm-hmm.
It's taken off by the minute. It's not going to be like you're 44, so it's not going to be the same experience that you had when you were in college. Things are different. I don't think steering him away from that, is the best idea, but I get what you're saying too. Going the route of firefighter, and with technology, he can actually do both. But if he's able to build video games, that's it's a lot of money in there for it.
It is, and it ain't. Listen, it ain't so simple. We talking about the aspect of building one. I'm talking about programming and everything. That's on the aspect. You got the artwork of it. You got the mainframe, the layouts, and all that. That's 3 to 5 years, and you don't get paid. Like, yeah, you'll get paid by a company during that time as they develop in the game. But like,
My fool here, my fool here.
if you doing it on your own, like, yeah, it takes
More than mine too.
time. Trust me, it takes time, and everybody is not they're just not selected.
So, Corey, I have a question for you then. So, are you saying that you don't believe your son can cut it?
No, I ain't saying that. I saying
Okay.
I could make I could I'm saying I can make him a millionaire in less of time if he just focus on whatever. See, if I was his age now and somebody would have pointed me in the right direction, I'd be all right. But I screwed up my life. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. People didn't tell me the way to go. I screwed up my own life.
No,
Y'all look at some of these people and wonder like how they live so comfortable and what it is, and they ain't working every day. Truly, you could retire by the age of 35 if you do everything right. But it was just me being an asshole, supporting family love. Like, nah, I can't, man, my mama be hitting me up. She want a gate around her house. This gate finna cost 4,500. Guess who gotta pay half? Me. Why I gotta pay half?
because you her son.
Thank you. I'm pissed off now. You don't even know. I, I get
No,
hit up.
Corey. No, Corey. I actually get what you're saying because if I would have took my credit more seriously when I was younger, I would have been able to buy a house when I wanted to.
We
When I
gotta go
had
to
the
another live, y'all. There's something going on.
who's live T?
I'm trying to find out right now.
Hey, you say he not gonna make much money as a firefighter. You can look at the
That's
annual salary of
dangerous.
a fire. Yeah, it's dangerous work, but you can look
Sky
at
the
the annual
scammer.
salary.
Who?
You saying lieutenant or captain down there? I know people making 200 plus thousand on it. We know firefighters. That's why we pushing them that way. And they don't. So
Hey, uh, I'm not up here too long, but I was trying to get your attention in the comments, T. So Scott is hosting a live where we just found out that a person that's on this app that goes by Cyber Diaries and Web Cipher, Lord, I'm gonna regret saying her name. She is a known in the past doxer. She used to go by Hostile or Oracle, and she got called out then, so she changed her name and changed pages, and that's the page that she goes by, and people are
Y'all got
just
proof?
now finding
Y'all
out
got
about
proof of
that.
this?
And yeah,
Y'all got proof of this?
that's what they're over there talking about now. Yeah,
So what's the proof?
they've been trying to get your attention to get you to come over there. They have like different screenshots and stuff from their group chat messages of it being Cyber Diaries. Well, her name's Web Cipher
I
now, I
already know
think.
about the group chat messages, but do y'all know the whole context behind the group chat messages?
What group chat are you talking about? Are you talking about with Brats and Sky,
Uh-huh.
or are you talking about with Kay?
Which one? Which one
Because
y'all talking about?
everyone's over there. They're talking about. I'm saying both. All of the different like camps are in there talking.
Okay. I'm listening. Let me go listen. I
Okay.
just yeah, let me go. Let me
Yeah, no,
listen.
just comment. Just they're not. You don't have to like get up in a panel and stuff and be like,
Oh,
oh, but
I
they're
ain't scared
trying
of
to
getting
get
on
your
panel. I
attention
just
just so
don't
you
jump
know.
on. I don't jump on hate trains. Like just I don't jump because if this is just now coming out, like you say I know they all fell out. I don't jump on mad day trains. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if everybody
Yeah,
mad
they're
today
just
and
trying to make
everybody's
you
supposed to
aware.
do that. Okay. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
no, it's
why are they bringing this to the forefront
yeah.
now? What happened? What went
because
on?
they just got confirmation that it is that
I know Chef in the panel
Cipher
meeting to talk about
is,
back. What happened?
yeah, that Cipher's Oracle. Because
Who
they
is
had
it?
heard about it at first, but they didn't think it was that Cipher Diaries is Oracle.
Okay, who is Oracle?
She goes through different panels. I think her page is Cyber Diaries or Web Cipher. I think that's what she just changed her name to.
Like, who is Oracle? What did Oracle do?
So Oracle in the past has been Oracle has attempted to dox other people's information to different people. Like if somebody had an issue with somebody, Oracle would be in the middle providing both parties information.
No, go back and go get him. Go ahead. He wants to go
What
share.
you mean, but both parties?
Um Oracle in the past has said that she has access to people's medical history, and things that she can show with her money and stuff like that, because of who she is and where she operates. So she'll talk about like the fact that she can get folks medical information, she can pull expunged records, but she'll also talk to you about like her personal life and what she has going on and how she can help you with your page. So it'll stay in case you get like reported or something. But me personally, something happened with me last year and she was trying to help me with a situation, but she was playing both parties by telling them that that's what I was doing and trying to get me to do it. Yeah,
Okay.
I know. That's what over there talking about right now. That's what she's doing, but she won't into the space, of course. But they called her out like 3 times last year from both parts. Yeah, so then I just came over here and got the panel.
Okay, let me go. Let me go check it out. I'm gonna go over there right now. I'm over here right now. It's Sky, right?
Let me cook my beans and stuff and eat my food. Yeah. Hey, I'm just saying, listen, man, we don't have too many black men in that field. Um, we don't have too many black men patrolling their own communities. So it is what it is. That's the way I want it to go. Y'all even know you get them little badges on your plate, police pull you over, they leave you alone and go on about your business because you a community service representative. It is what it is. I love y'all too. I love y'all too. Oh, it's time to talk with my daughter. I got ridiculed about that too. She graduated prom this weekend. I'm screaming.
Tori, it's
So
okay, baby. It's gonna
I'm,
be all right.
I'm gonna have my cash app up. So I'm screaming this weekend. So
Tori,
y'all
don't
support.
start crying. Corey. Now, when
What?
your 17-year-old moves out the house, they tell you in January, Mama, I'm going to be moving out after I graduate. You don't believe your child, but your child ends up graduating 3 weeks and you can't help them move because you got COVID, then cry. Because I was crying watching my baby move out the house and go to college, and I couldn't help her.
Well, she going to college locally.
No,
So
she's going to college in LA and I was living in San Diego, but I moved halfway between my other two kids and my grandbaby and my baby.
yeah, I ain't crying too much. Yeah, she going to college locally though. She already setting herself up to go to locally. So
My daughter told me she's moving to Texas and I can't come.
Girl, I stopped that move. Oh, child, I put you ain't taking my grandbaby way somewhere far. I can't see her. The furthest you can go is back up to the Bay Area. No.
Well, I told her she can go, but I'm coming too.
how y'all want to be all in these people household like that?
Because it's my grandbaby. What?
So
She five
I
years
don't want
old.
to live with her. I don't want to live with her, but I don't want her too far away. You know, just being in college, just watching, what's going on with young girls. I want my baby to be able to just drive down the street and come home.
Thank you,
Mm-mm-mm.
Skywalker.
The father's not doing all this. We letting these kids get out of the nest on.
Corey, no, you're not. No, you're not.
I can't.
No. How my friend, he was just like, she can't move. Okay. So my kids are half Mexican. So in the Mexican culture, girls are not allowed to move unless they're married. So my daughter's child's father passed away, and so I'm just like, well, she's gonna if she wants to move, and he was standing 10 toes. No, she can't move. So I moved.
Mm.
So and that's how it is. And I mean, Corey, you're right. I mean, I have to say that. But us as mothers, we sometimes want our daughters and our sons to move so they can be able, you know what I'm saying, to be adults too. We can't just keep them at home. It's different if they're not ready. I'm not saying kick a child out the house. You know what I mean? But if they are ready to move and they have a game plan in place, then why shouldn't your children move? We should be encouraging that. I'm not
Absolutely.
saying across state, so because I nip that in the bud for mine.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. Like I want her to, go to college, live on campus and everything, but I want to be close by. I'm in Memphis. So her going all the way to Texas by herself, like no. No, not mm-mm.
Now I will say this: if she moves and my grandbaby 9, 10 years old, that's different. But she 5 now.
Your grandbaby is 5.
Yes, I'm her for a whole month. I can't wait. So if y'all see pictures of us at the pool or see some little spot on the playground, that's her. Cause my daughter, she don't want her on social media too much. So once in a while, I can post her. Can't
Yeah,
post her too much.
people are crazy out here.
Hmm.
Y'all in the comments, she knows. She's listening to the live now.
I wish I could show y'all my dinner, but I can't.
What you cook?
Oh,
What kind of beans you cook?
butter beans.
You got some cornbread?
No,
Cornbread and some ham hock,
no. I don't eat
bacon.
ham. What's wrong with y'all? I don't eat bacon.
Oh, I didn't,
Y'all,
Corey. I did not know. Don't do that.
yeah, y'all black people
I
better
cook
start
with
eating that stuff.
No, I cook with turkey tails.
Oh God, I can't. I don't know.
Why the tail? Why not the neck?
The tail is fatty, similar to a ham hock.
Let me feed my dog her steak. So folks, cause she looking at me funny.
What? Crab legs? I was
You
like,
ready for
So,
No,
you ready?
Corey to put the sugar on the beans.
oh, yes, yes.
I put the sugar on the candy yells. Ain't that what I was supposed to do?
sugar, cinnamon, and some
Nah,
vanilla.
I ain't got no cinnamon. I got brown sugar and white sugar.
Oh, okay. You put some butter in it.
Go home.
Nope. Man, I don't
See,
know
we
how to
all
cook.
country. We all cook country. We talking about all kind of stuff.
Y'all know I don't know how to cook.
I said, how often do you go home?
Oh, um, every 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
So I'm a born again virgin for anybody. When I go home, I'm not a virgin, but when I come back on the road, I am a virgin.
But you said how you didn't
You
want no
didn't want no
friends.
friends.
What?
What happened?
You said that you didn't want any friends and
I
you didn't
don't.
want a relationship.
I don't.
So you kicking it with somebody.
Myself.
Okay, Corey.
What's wrong with me being with myself while I'm here?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I have to stay true to
Understand.
myself. It ain't nothing wrong. That's how men should be, right? We should be celibate until we go home, right? I hope you can eat garlic, dog, because I cook your steak like I cook mine. I gotta pull my A1 steak sauce out.
You should Google that, Corey, to make sure he can eat garlic. There's some spices dogs can't have.
This nigga will eat anything. Her name Mike.
Okay.
She finna jump down and don't care and smash this food because I put steak on there.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna go get live and listen. You guys want to contribute? You know,
Who's live
I,
with you?
it's okay. It's okay if you don't. I know there's more entertaining things that you guys could have been doing than to sit here with me all of this time. We're gonna go to the other live and see what's going on there. I'll be here tomorrow about 1 o'clock.
T, who's live?
Who's live?
I don't know, Sky, just type in chef name, chef in the panel. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Bye, everybody.
All
All
right,
right.
T.
Thank you so much for having me, Ty. I have truly enjoyed the conversation. Good evening, all.
Yes, T. I was up
Thank
here
you, boo.
almost all day after court, child. You know I want to take a nap, but I'm gonna be up again and watching this.
All right, we're gonna finish it off. We're gonna finish the court. We're gonna finish it. Bye, y'all. Kari, my
bye
cash
bye
app
bye.
still didn't ding.
Oh, I got the information. I'll let you know. I gotta hit you up about that.
I was talking about for my food, but okay. You found the information? I'm finna send it to you right now.